They're demotivated. They even use the term disenfranchising voters. Republicans, we're enthused, we're excited, and we are going to win, aren't we? You know, reporters all day have been asking me, Chairman, what's the difference between Presidency 4 and next weekend when the Democrats get together? Everything is right. First of all, I can tell you the difference is we got a lot of smiles on our faces, don't we? We've got all the presidential candidates here in Florida interested in what the voters think in the state of Florida, don't we? The Democrats, they're depressed. They're all getting together. I don't know who's coming next weekend. I don't think anybody's coming next weekend. But I can tell you, on the Republican side, we have a great lineup of presidential candidates. Don't we, ladies and gentlemen? And when it comes to next year's presidential election, we Republicans know what it's at stake. We know our national economy is at stake. We know our national security is at stake. And we know that we cannot allow Hillary Rodham Clinton to be our commander-in-chief. And when you look at the Republican lineup and the leaders that will stand before the citizens of this nation, there's a clear distinction. Our party is the party of Abraham Lincoln, it's the party of Teddy Roosevelt, and it's the party of Ronald Reagan. The Democrats are honorable opposition. Who are the leaders of the Democrats? Jimmy Carter? Ted Kennedy? Nancy Pelosi? John Kerry? And Hillary Rodham Clinton. Those are the Democrats. Our party believes in self-responsibility. Our party believes that government is not the answer. Government is the problem in most cases. Our party believes that we must stand up for faith and family and the values and principles that the Republican Party has always stood for. Another clear distinction between Republicans and Democrats. When the Ninth Circuit Court, federal court, says we should take out of our Pledge of Allegiance, one nation under God, the Democrats say, I think that's a good idea. We say that's a bad idea and that's wrong. And that flag should have one nation under God. Do we not? Now all of us, all Republicans we've talked about since this meeting began, we must be unified. The only successful strategy that the Democrats can win by is to divide us, to divide the Republican family, to cause conflict within our family. Dialogue and debate is important. Dialogue and debate is what has made this party so successful. Abraham Lincoln, first thing he did was reach out to those who opposed him in the election. Governor Christ has clearly demonstrated that when you put the people first, when you work hard, you put partisan politics aside and serving the people, you will prevail. And the Republican Party will grow stronger when our leaders serve the people right. Now, as we move to January 29th, we must put all of our energy behind the Republican Party. And once we have a nominee, all Republicans must unite. Is that right, ladies and gentlemen? Because if we do not unite and we are not unified, we will watch Hillary Rodham Clinton sworn in on the Capitol steps of our president. Can we allow that because we need leadership. We need leadership. This country requires leadership. And the Republican Party can deliver that leadership to the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the state of Florida a leader, a man who has served the citizens of this state since assuming office with great distinction. He has demonstrated since day one that he is a Republican committed to the values and principles of our party. He has fought to lower our property taxes. Do you want our property taxes to go down? Let's hear it. He has fought to lower the outrageous insurance premiums the state has faced. And most importantly, he has represented our party in the tradition of Lincoln, reaching out, being inclusive, and he has recognized that he must be a decisive leader while at the same time serving all the citizens. And the voters of this state, and Republicans such as all of us, have embraced that tradition of government. That is why he has the highest approval rating that any governor has ever had in the history of the state of Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce to you our Republican governor,